Hi, welcome back to Pass IELTS Plus. Today's practice is all about describing a successful sportsperson you admire. Make sure you stick around till the end, and don't forget to subscribe for more IELTS speaking model answers. Let's start with part 2. Describe a successful sportsperson you admire. The sportsperson I truly admire is Sir Andy Murray, the famous British tennis player. He is remarkably well known for his resilience and determination on the court, and he has been a role model for millions of fans around the world. I first became aware of him about 15 years ago, when he started making headlines as a young player who could genuinely challenge the dominance of Federer, Nadal and Djokovic. At that time, British tennis had been waiting for decades for a champion, so the excitement was unbelievable. His biggest achievement, in my opinion, was winning Wimbledon in 2013, which broke a 77-year drought for British men's singles. That victory was not only historic but also incredibly emotional, because the whole nation was absolutely over the moon with pride. What I admire most is the lesson his career teaches young people. Success is never a piece of cake. It takes extraordinary dedication, countless hours of practice, and the ability to bounce back after setbacks. Murray's story shows that with perseverance and self-belief, even the toughest goals can be achieved. Now for some Part 3 discussion questions. First, what qualities make a sportsperson successful apart from physical ability? Well, qualities such as mental strength, discipline, and the ability to stay calm under pressure are absolutely essential. For example, tennis players often win not just because of their skill, but because they can remain composed during those crucial high-stakes moments. Next, do sports people deserve the high salaries they often receive? This is definitely a controversial issue. On one hand, athletes entertain millions and generate enormous revenue through things like sponsorships and broadcasting rights. On the other hand, many people argue that their salaries are excessive, especially when you compare them to professions like doctors or teachers, who also play such vital roles in society. How important is sports in a country's national culture and identity? I think sport is incredibly important. Iconic victories unite people, build national pride, and can even improve a country's international reputation. For instance, England winning the 1966 World Cup remains a deeply cherished and iconic moment in British culture. Finally, what role does teamwork play in competitive sports compared to individual sports? In team sports, cooperation and trust are crucial because success really depends on that collective effort. However, even in individual sports, athletes rely heavily on their coaches, trainers, and support teams behind the scenes. So, teamwork is vital everywhere, just in different forms. And that's it for today's practice. If you found this model answer helpful, make sure to subscribe to Pass IELTS Plus for more IELTS speaking tips and examples. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.